How do you humble a pick-me girl? I was walking home alone after a late-night meeting when I heard a man wolf whistle and start chasing me, his footsteps echoing off the empty storefronts, getting closer with every second. So I called my best friend Annalise on FaceTime thinking she'd help, but instead she was at some fancy bar with dim lighting, flirting with some guy in a suit. And when I screamed that a man with a knife was chasing me, she literally said, "Hold on," with this annoyed sigh like I was interrupting, and kept talking about his yacht while I ran through alleys with my heart exploding and trash cans I knocked over barely slowing him down. The pharmacy I tried to reach was closed, and 911 put me on a 12-minute hold with automated music playing as this predator grabbed my hair from behind, yanking me backwards so hard I saw stars, and I had to bite his hand until I tasted blood, and he screamed but didn't let go. All while Annalise giggled on screen, twirling her hair, asking if the guy's watch was a Rolex or a Patek Philippe, like she was shopping instead of saving my life as I threw bleach in the attacker's face and heard him shriek, and the police finally arrived with sirens that made my ears ring. The next morning, I drove to her apartment with my hand still shaking on the wheel, and she answered wearing the bar guy's Michigan hoodie, looking confused and annoyed I was there so early. And when I told her I almost died last night, she rolled her eyes and said the cops came, didn't they? Like I was being dramatic about a minor inconvenience. So I finally snapped and told her men only notice her because she's easy to manipulate, and when they realize she has nothing inside except desperation and a ran through coochie, they leave. And I watched her face go from hurt to this cold, hard look like glass breaking. She slammed the door so hard a picture frame fell off the wall, and I heard her throwing things inside while I walked to the elevator with my whole body trembling. And I thought it was over until 3 days later HR called saying someone filed an anonymous complaint that I was spreading false stories for attention and creating a hostile work environment, but I had screenshots of everything, including her Instagram posts from that night showing her at the bar at 4:11 a.m. during my attack with timestamps proving she was taking selfies with champagne while I was bleeding, the 911 call record proving the 12-minute hold where I sobbed on speaker, and the laundromat owner Olive who witnessed the whole thing and gave a detailed statement to police in broken English, but with absolute certainty about what she saw. Detective Curry found traffic camera footage of the entire chase showing him grab me twice and me fighting back both times, and matched it to 2 other assault cases with the same predator using the exact same pattern. The attacker got denied bail after the judge reviewed everything and called him a danger to the community, and when Annalise tried using mutual friends to contact me, sending them messages about reconciliation, I got a 2-year protection order, and her manipulation finally caught up because Bryson from the bar deleted all his rare hands comments supporting her once the evidence came out and people started asking questions. She'd tried turning everyone against me, posting quote stories about fake friends and mental health struggles, but the documentation was bulletproof with timestamps and witness statements and video footage that made her lies impossible to maintain. And 6 weeks later, I heard through mutual friends that she'd lost most of her circle after people saw her patterns of making everything about herself even during actual emergencies. Meanwhile, I had coffee with a coworker from accounting who treated me like a normal person, and we laughed about reality TV for 3 hours, and I realized I'd gone that whole time without thinking about any of it, sleeping through the night without nightmares for the first time since a man will whistled at me walking home alone.